morning, children. Yesterday, we have discussed the polynomials and the types of polynomials that like linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Today, we have discussed the exercise 3.1, first chapter, the first exercise, and first Roman, first one, small a, if p of x is equal to 5x power 7 minus 6x power 5 plus 7x minus 6. Find first one, quotient of x power 5. Quotient of x power 5. Here the answer is here quotient of x power 5. Here x power 5. There is x power 5. The variable is power with 5. The quotient is the previous value. The previous value is minus 6. So quotient of x power 5 is minus 6. And second one is degree of p of x. Degree of p of x. Here see the degree. Degree, that means the highest power of the variable. The highest power of the variable. Here highest power is 7. So degree of the polynomial p of x. Degree of the polynomial p of x is 7. Highest power is 7. So degree is 7. And third one is constant term. Constant term. Here constant term means there is no variable in that term. There is no variable in that term. So here variable x and also variable x, there is no variable. So the constant term is minus 6. The constant term is minus 6. And next question is write 3 more polynomials and create 3 questions for each of them. Write 3 more polynomials and create 3 questions for each of them. The answer is 3 more polynomials. Write 3 more polynomials and write 3 questions. Here, let the first polynomial, let we take the polynomial at p of x is equal to x power 9 minus 7 into x power 5 plus 2x minus 10. I am writing the polynomial. Let p of x is equal to x power 9 minus 7 into x power 5 plus 2x minus 10. You are writing another different type. Here we prepare 3 questions. And first one is, the first question is quotient of any one of the variable power. That means like x power 9 or x power 5 or x or another power. That means x square or x cube or x power 4 or x power 6, x power 7, x power 8. That's like. So quotient of x power 8. I want quotient of x power 8. We cannot write the answer, just we are making an question only. Next, second one, small b. Here the first question is quotient of x power 8 and the second one is quotient of x power 5. Quotient of x power 5. Here quotient of x power 5 is minus 7. And third, small c, degree of p of x. We want a degree of the polynomial. We want a degree of the polynomial. And the second one is, let we take another polynomial. Let p of x is equal to x power 20 or 2x power 20 plus 3x power 17 plus x power 10 minus 5x power 6 minus 2x square plus 10. There is no compulsion with the degree. So I am writing p of x is equal to 2x power 20 plus 3x power 17 plus x power 10 minus 5x power 6 minus 2x square plus 10. Here the first question is degree of p of x. Degree of p of x. And the second question is quotient of any one of the term. Any one of the term means I want quotient of x power 17. And the third one is constant term. Constant term. Constant term. Or we are writing another question is quotient of x power 5 or quotient of x power 6, quotient of x power 20. We are making another questions. And the third one is let p of x is equal to writing x power 5 minus 2x power 4 plus 3x square minus 4. Here the questions are, first one is constant term, and second one is quotient of x power 2, and third one is, and a small c, third one is degree of the polynomial, and that means degree of p of x. Degree of p of x. We will write different types of polynomials and different questions. Next, second sum Second sum, state which of the following statements are true and which are false. Give reasons for your choice. State which of the following statements are true and which are false. Give reasons for your choice. First one is the degree of the polynomial root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is root 2. The degree of the polynomial root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is root 2. The solution is, the answer is, it is true or false? It is false. It is false because degree of p of x is, what we say, that degree of p of x, that means degree of the polynomial is the highest power of x. The highest power of x, that means highest power is 2. So degree of the p of x is 2, not root 2. So it is false. Second one is the quotient of x square in the polynomial p of x. The quotient of x square in the polynomial p of x is equal to 3x cube minus 4x square plus 5x plus 7 is 2. P of x is equal to 3x cube minus 4x square plus 5x plus 7 is 2. The quotient of x square. Here the solution is, see, it is true or false. Quotient of x square. X square, here the term of x square is minus 4x square. So quotient of x square is before the x square, that means minus 4. The given value is 2. So it is false because the quotient of x square is minus 4. The quotient of x square is minus 4. Next, third. The degree of a constant term is 0. The degree of a constant term is 0. It is true or false? The degree of a constant term. Constant term means there is no variable. There is no variable. so its power is 0, so it is true. Because in a constant term, there is no variable. There is no variable. In the constant term, there is no variable. And fourth one is 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is a quadratic polynomial. Is a quadratic polynomial is a quadratic polynomial. The answer is it is false. False because it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial because the variable in denominator in any polynomial, what we say that in any polynomial the exponents are non-negative. Here the exponent is negative, so it is not a polynomial. And the fifth one, the degree of a polynomial the degree of a polynomial is 1 more than the number of terms in it, more than the number of terms in it. The answer is false. Since there is no relation between degree and number of terms. Degree and number of terms. Degree and number of terms. Next, third sum is if P of t is equal to t cube minus 1, find the values of Find the values of p of 1, p of minus 1, p of 0, p of 2, p of minus 2. Solution. Given p of t is equal to t cube minus 1, given p of t is equal to t cube minus 1, we will find the values of p of 1, p of minus 1, p of 0, p of 2, p of minus 2. So, we are substituting the values of 1, minus 1, 0, 2, minus 2. So, the first value is put t is equal to 1. We are substituting the value t, replace with 1. P of 1 is equal to 1 cube minus 1, 1 cube, 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So 1 cube is 1, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. And second one is P of minus 1. So put t is equal to minus 1. P of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 whole cube minus 1. We are substituting the value in the p of t is equal to t cube minus 1. So minus 1 whole cube minus 1 minus 1 whole cube is equal to, that means minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus minus, 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So the 1 cube is 1 and minus 1, minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2. Next, put t is equal to 0, t is equal to 0, that implies p of 0 is equal to 0 cube minus 1, 0 cube, 0 zeros are 0, 0 zeros are 0, 0 minus 1, that is equal to minus 1. And next, put t is equal to 2, that implies p of 2 is equal to 2 cube minus 1. 2 cube means 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 minus 1, that is equal to 7. And the next one is put t is equal to minus 2, that implies p of minus 2 is equal to minus 2 whole cube minus 1, that is equal to minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus 2 cube, 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, minus 1, that is equal to minus 8 minus 1 is minus 9. So the values of p of 1, p of 1 is equal to 0 and p of minus 1 is equal to minus 2 and p of 0 is equal to minus 1, p of 2 is equal to 7, p of minus 2 is equal to minus 9. And next, fourth one, fourth question is check whether check whether minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial are the zeros of the polynomial x power 4 minus 16. Zeros of the polynomial x power 4 minus 16. We will check the values. Minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of that polynomial x power 4 minus 16. Solution is let p of x is equal to x power 4 minus 16. We are substituting these two values minus 2 and 2. First of all, we are substituting the value minus 2. Put x is equal to minus 2. That means we are substituting the value minus 2. P of minus 2 is equal to minus 2 whole power 4 minus 16. That is equal to minus 2 whole power 4 whole power 4. 4 is an even number, so it will give positive value. That means minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, minus into minus plus. 2 power 4, that means 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. 16 minus 16, that is equal to 0. So we are getting the value is 0. So it is the 0 of the polynomial. And the next one is put x is equal to 2. That implies p of 2 is equal to 2 power 4 minus 16. 2 power 4, 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times. 16 minus 16, that is equal to 0. We are getting the value 0. So it is also a 0 of the polynomial. Therefore, the last step is minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. Are the zeros of the polynomial x power 4 minus 16. X power 4 minus 16. And next one, fifth one, check whether 3 and minus 2. 3 and minus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x, when p of x is equal to x square minus x minus 6. X square minus x minus 6. The solution is given p of x is equal to x square minus x minus 6. We are substituting the values 3 and minus 2. Put x is equal to 3. That implies p of 3 is equal to 3 square minus 3 minus 6. That is equal to 3 3s are 9. Minus 3 minus 6 minus 9. That is equal to 0. We are getting the value 0. So it is a 0 of the polynomial. And the next one is put x is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 2. That implies p of minus 2, that is equal to minus 2 whole square minus of minus 2 minus 6, that is equal to here minus 2 whole square, minus into minus plus 2, 2 2s are 4, minus into minus plus 2 minus 6, that is equal to 6 minus 6, that is equal to 0. We are getting the value is 0. So minus 2 is also a 0 of the polynomial. Therefore, last step is 3 and minus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x. Zeros of the polynomial p of x. And the next one is how to find the zero of the polynomial. How to find the zero of the polynomial. That is, we are taking a linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. Let p of x is equal to ax plus b. Linear means the degree is 1. The degree is 1. So we are taking a linear polynomial p of x is equal to ax plus b. We will find the zero of the polynomial p of x. If we find zero of the polynomial if we find zero of the polynomial, we are equating the value p of x is equal to 0. P of x is equal to 0. So p of x is equal to 0. Here p of x is ax plus b. That means ax plus b is equal to 0. Ax is equal to minus b. X is equal to minus b by a. That means we are transposing the value plus b. Transpose that, it becomes minus b, and here a is multiplying. By transposing the value, it divides the value. So x is equal to minus b by a. Therefore, minus b by a is the zero of ax plus b. 0 of ax plus b. Minus b by a is a 0 of the polynomial ax plus b. Next, another one is graphical representation. Graphical representation. Write the question. Draw the graph of y is equal to 2x plus 3. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. First of all, there are two variables x and y. we are taking some values of x and we are getting some values of y. Here, draw a table. The first value is x and the second value is y is equal to 2x plus 3 and the third one is x comma y. Draw a table. Here we are taking some values for x, some taking values for x, and we are taking some negative values 0 and positive values. First we are taking minus 2. Here minus 2 is substituting the value y is equal to 2x plus 3. That means 2 into, here x value is minus 2. That means y is equal to 2 into minus 2 plus 3. That is equal to 2 into minus 2. Minus 4 plus 3 is equal to minus 1. So x comma y is minus 2 comma minus 1. And we are taking another value 0. We are substituting the value y is equal to 2 into 0 plus 3. 2 zeros are 0. 0 plus 3 is equal to 3. So the value is 0 comma 3. Next we are taking another value is 2. We are substituting the value y is equal to 2 into 2 plus 3. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. The point is 2 comma 7. The point is 2 comma 7. So we are taking these points as A, B, C. Let A is equal to minus 2 comma minus 1. B is equal to 0 comma 3 and C is equal to 2 comma 7. We are drawing a graph. We are drawing x-axis and y-axis, x dash, y dash, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Plot these axes on a graph. We have plotted the points a minus 2 comma minus 1. That means x value is minus 2 and y value is minus 1. Here x value is minus 2 and y value is minus 1. So minus 2 and minus 1, here the point A. And B 0 comma 3, x value is 0, y value is 3, here the point B. And next one is 2 comma 7, x value is 2, y value is 7, here the point C. Join these points by using the scale and extend it. Join these points by using the scale and extend it. And also for any graph we are writing the scale. So here we are writing the scale. On x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, we are taking an 1 difference. And also on y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So this is a linear equation. It gives straight line 2 power x. X means it is a linear, so it gives a straight line. And next one, do this, page number 52. Do this, page number 52. Draw the graph of first one. Y is equal to 2x plus 5. Do this, first one. Draw the graph of y is equal to 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5. Second one is y is equal to 2x minus 5. And third one is y is equal to 2x and find the point of intersection on x-axis is the x coordinates of this point, also the zero of the polynomial, also the zero of the polynomial, zero of the polynomial is the x coordinates of these points, also the zero of the polynomial. First we will take first one, y is equal to 2x plus 5. Draw a table, x value, and y is equal to 2x plus 5 and point x comma y. First value is we are taking minus 1, y is equal to 2 into minus 1 plus 5, 2 into minus 1, minus 2 plus 5, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. The point is minus 1 comma 3. And the second one we are taking as 0. Y is equal to 2 into 0 plus 5. 2 into 0 is 0 plus 5. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Therefore, the point is 0 comma 5. And next one we are taking as 1. Y is equal to 2 into 1 plus 5. That is equal to 1s are 2. 2 plus 5. That is equal to 7. The point is 1 comma 7. That these points are A, B, C. Let A is equal to minus 1 comma 3. B is equal to 0 comma 5. C is equal to 1 comma 7. And next we are taking a graph sheet and draw the x-axis and y-axis. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, -2, -3, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -1, -2, -3. Plot these points on the graph sheet. First one is -1, comma 3. X value is -1 and y value is 3. X value is -1 and y value is 3. And next one 0, comma 5. X value is 0 and y value is 5. And next side C 1, comma 7. X value is 1, y value is 7. Join these points by using the scale and extend it. It touches the x-axis at -5/2. -5/2. That means between -2 and -3. -2 and -3. Writing the scale on x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. On y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, and y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. It touches the x-axis at -5/2. So -5/2 is that means x is equal to -5/2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Is the 0 of y is equal to 2x plus 5. Is the 0 of y is equal to 2x plus 5. Similarly, you are doing next one y is equal to 2x minus 5. Here the value is plus. We are changing the symbol as negative minus. Y is equal to 2x minus 5. And here the values of 2x minus 5. 2 into -1 -5 -2 -5 -7. The value is -7. And 2 into 0 -5 0 -5 -5 2 2 into 1 -5 2 -5 -3. The values of -1 comma -7 0 comma -5 and 1 comma -3. Here the 1 comma -3 is here the value 1 comma -3 0 comma -5 0 comma -5 and -1 comma -7. So the graph likes this direction. It touches the x-axis at 5/2, and that means lies between 2 and 3. So the value is 5/2 is the 0 of the polynomial y is equal to 2x minus 5, and the third one is y is equal to 2x. Y is equal to x means there is no constant. 2 into -1 -2. 2 into 0 0. 2 into 1 2. The values are -1 comma -2 0 comma 0 1 comma 2. It passes through the origin. Therefore, the zero of the polynomial is 0. You do the two sums, y is equal to 2x minus 5 and y is equal to 2x. So second one is answer is x is equal to 5 by 2 is the zero of the polynomial y is equal to x minus 5, and the third one is x is equal to 0 is the zero of the polynomial y is equal to 2x. Okay, thank you.